Well met. You couldn't have come at a better time. Word of my dismissal arrived just a few hours past. 'Twould seem my time here's reached its end. Can't say I'm happy about it. I'm rather fond of this place. And if you'll remember, 'tis where you and I first spoke. Going, are you? Be well, friend.
Sir! The Cyclops has come!
And I thought something like... Oh.
Fine. We mustn't let it approach.
Stand firm!
This brute has quite the temper.
I do not use their range to our advantage. I must.
You weren't expecting mercy.
That was superb.
Is everyone all right?
Aye, sir. I've been better, as 'twere, but I'll live, and I expect we all shall.
Glad to hear it. Make for the encampment and inform your captain of what happened here. Quickly now.
Aye, sir.
I knew you'd see it done.
Full glad I am to see you unharmed, my friend. Many thanks for your aid back there. Gotta be careful. Nearly trodden the flower.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few. This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Thank heavens. Impressive. Incredible.
I could look upon this sky for all eternity, if 'twasn't for the crick in my neck. new destination calls to you, I take it. Oh, say no more. I look forward to seeing where you take us.
'Tis not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we are bid.
It strikes me that we have not visited Mel for some time. Shall we stop by and see how it's faring? I know the way. Follow me.
Your answer. Much obliged.
That Lady Margaret's a kindly sort.
Right. Just follow here at last.
A happy man is he who laughs away his troubles.
I'd be glad to talk when I'm off duty, sir.
These writings could be of import.
Shall we take a closer look?
Can't say I've any tidings to share.
E'er since the reign of Rothace, the founder of Vermund, the village of Mel has played an indispensable role in the defense of our kingdom against the dragon. Yet twice now has the dragon set upon this village, inflicting numerous casualties before being allowed to flee. The fault here lies with you, Ser Ulrika. You have failed in your duty as acting chief.
With all due respect, Sir Martin, our village has dispatched many of its young hands to the northern stronghold since its completion. Was it not the former consul who decreed that the stronghold should serve to defend the kingdom, with Mel offering aid only where needed? Yet the stronghold has remained entirely silent to our plight. How can you say that the fault is ours to bear?
I know of no such agreement. At the very least, Queen Regent Disa has mentioned naught of the kind.
But I'm quite sure the consul...
You would dare misrepresent the words of the dead? Or do you mean to imply that the Queen Regent has spoken falsely? If so, then Melv's problems run far deeper than I had thought. 'Tis not indolence that has taken root here, but treason!
What? I intended nothing of the sort. Pray, let us...
Save your honeyed words, traitor! I must inform the Queen Regent of this development.
You came to see me? Forgive me, I've much to ponder. Still, how would you like to stay the night? I've yet to repay you for aught you've done for me. A small show of hospitality is surely the least I can do. 'Twas by your godly efforts that Melv escaped the worst of the dragon's assault. The people of this village are more precious to me than life itself. To lose them would have been the end of me. You have my earnest gratitude, friend. I wanted to tell you that, if naught else. Now, 'tis time we slept. There is much to be done for the village, and I shan't manage it without a good night's sleep.
Where is Ulrika? The Queen Regent has declared that Ulrika be apprehended as a traitor to the kingdom. All who seek to abet her will be tried in turn. Bring her before me at once.
Ulrika is gone.
What?
She stole away in the dead of night. Ask around. Several witnesses can confirm it. I cannot say why for certain, but I imagine she took your words to heart, Overseer. Realizing her plans for rebellion had been found out, she chose to abandon the village, for our sake.
You would have me believe that Ulrika was acting alone? That the rest of the villagers harbor no rebellious intent?
Aye, that's the long and short of it.
Very well. I shall take you at your word, sir. However, the absence of a leader will sow naught but chaos. For the time being, your village will be in our hands. If 'tis as you say, I do not expect there will be any objections.
Ah, there you are. There's aught I would ask of you. It concerns Ulrika. You've heard she fled the village, aye? Though that is the case, she would never truly abandon it. She left the village that she might fulfill her charge, protecting Vermont against the dragon. But as for where she went, I do not know. 'Twould be unwise for me to go looking for her, lest I draw the eyes of the Overseer's troops. However, should you happen to find her, would you tell me where she is hiding? I can only pray that she does not fall into the Queen Regent's clutches. That Lady Margaret's a kindly sort. We met when I was...
'Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
Ah, excellent find.
Methinks I've an idea of where Sir Ulrika might have gone, Master. I can guide you there if you wish.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
You're wasting your time talking to me.
Well met, sir.
We've a long journey ahead of us. We ought to employ an ox cart and save our strength.
Tis no great shock to me. We're hardly so destitute as to shun an ox cart's services. What say we ride one to our destination?
A most agreeable suggestion. Of course, the Arisen shall have the final say in the matter.
This ox cart's bound for Vernworth. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Mayhap I'll come here and have a day to myself.
To break the law is to be thrown in jail.
I've heard that jailers are paid a pittance, despite the hardships of their work.
Then we'd best keep some coin on hand to ease our potential warders' suffering and make them an ally to our cause.
Ah, you've returned. How did you fare on the journey to Melve? Splendid. You've been an immense help, I must say. The cart reached its destination, safe and sound, and from the tell of it, you even rid the road of a few monsters. You've certainly earned a reward, my friend. Here you are.
Ox carts seem a convenient choice for longer journeys. I see no harm in making use of them as needed, Master.
I suppose 'tis so.
It's this way.
Wonder if there's any easy work.
I've a selection of wares that... sure to please. Pleasure doing business with...
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Tis no more or less than what one might have expected.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Oh, what luck! 'Tis a chest.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded. Such a magnificent tapestry of stars.
'Tis as you say. Would you care to behold a forgotten riftstone as yet undiscovered in this world? Then follow me. 'Tisn't far.
Same. They are. Just how I like it.
Oh, time was, you scarce saw any beastrons here. You'd think that'd be on account of immigration, but not so. See, a child born of both races always favours the beastron. At least I've ne'er beheld a human with a beastron parent. Oh, I suppose it might be possible, but 'tis unheard of. If we keep mixing, someday our kingdom will end up with more beastrons than they've got all in Batal.
Well met. This here's the sanctuary of tipplers and merrymakers alike. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Interested in my wares?
A treasure chest! I can hardly wait to open it.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
Oh, it's not right. It doesn't make any sort of sense. The doctor examined him afore and said he'd be better with a bit of medicine. Yet e'er since he came here, he's only gotten worse.
I understand how you must feel, but you must see that your son's health continues to wane. There is no medicine that can heal him outright. He requires proper treatment. I am caring for him as best I can. I beg only for your patience. However, if you truly cannot entrust him to me, perhaps you would care to take him home with you instead. Mayhap convalescing in a place familiar to him would aid his recovery. Of course, I would be sure to visit him as oft as I am able.
Home, you say?
Dear, we are pressed enough as 'tis.
All right, he stays. But pray bring my son back to health.
I will look after him. I swear it. Sir, ought you not be in... Ah, forgive me. You're not a patient, are you? I suppose you must be a visitor. 'Tis a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Eleanor. I have the privilege of serving as abbess here. I regret that I cannot offer you a cup of tea, but I'm in the middle of making my rounds of the patients. Not to mention, I have to find the means to procure more medicinal ingredients. Oh. You wouldn't happen to know someone willing to brave the roads, would you? I know 'tis perilous, but there is one ingredient in particular we cannot afford to run out of. You would procure it yourself? I am grateful beyond words, sir. In that case, might I trouble you to bring me some miasmite? The slums are a bane to the body's humors, and its residents are oft prone to illness. We do what we can with what little we have, but we're always short on helping hands. Your aid is most appreciated, sir. May your search prove fruitful. Yes, sir. You are most gracious.
Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boots.
I dare say that's part and parcel of the adventurous trade. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
do? My head hurts just thinking about it.
That's quite enough!
Right, door's locked. That should do it.
I'd rather just stay out of everybody's way. Don't bother talking to me if you've naught to offer.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
After you, Arisen.
Where are you going?
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
Full relieved am I to greet another dawn.
The sun will always rise again. 'Tis a comforting thought. There's no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
You pulled that off with nary a hitch. It will be a rude shock for our foes by That was impeccable.
Much obliged. Take this.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
Methinks I've an idea of where Sir Ulrika might have gone, Master. I can guide you there if you wish.
Within your hands, sir. I knew you would prevail, Master.
Keep on like that, and we'll be done here soon enough. Huzzah! Done it!
As you wish. I shall return directly.
A forgotten riftstone we've not discovered lies nearby. 'Tis this way, as I recall, from my last sojourn beyond the rift.
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations. I hope you weren't expecting that.
The Arisen has been put to sea!
Yon chest lies maddeningly close.
'Tis a vexing thing, to see it so plainly and yet be unable to open it.
I know how 'tis, Master. Fatigue has a way of creeping up on you.
I've got it myself.
You're staring, Arisen. Has aught yonder caught your eye? Oh, apologies, Master. My mind is 1,000 leagues away. You'll never reach our destination if you continue in that direction, Master. But I suppose I can guide us there later.
The Arisen decides our path. We have to follow.
The location of another of our tasks is not far from here.
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once.
And here I was hoping for some great treasure. Now I feel a fool.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Well, that wasn't the homecoming I envisioned.
What's this all about?
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Now there's a worthy prize, if only 'tweren't so far away.
This seems a decent spot for a camp.
Methinks I've an idea of where Sir Ulrika might have gone, Master. I know the way. Follow me.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
I'm full of surprises. I look forward to informing my own master of that strategy.
Truly?
Is there any way to climb up there? I'm not sure what we'll find, but it might be something useful.
What is that? A tower? Nay, a statue?
We ought to take a closer look. I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
A forgotten riftstone we discovered lies nearby. 'Tis this way, as I recall, from my last sojourn beyond the rift.
What about the sea drenched?
That it feels wonderful to strike true.
Ensure your next attack is no less purposeful.
Seems they know we're not to be trifled with.
'Tis the mark of a champion to prevail with weaponry.
Would seem our fight is not yet done.
Fight! To arms!
Much obliged. For you. I dare say you've earned it. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed. A tad too high, methinks.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side.
How vast the sea is.
I imagine we would not escape a plunge into the water's depths.
to think of it, without a mage among our ranks, we've no one to heal us in times of need.
Battle may be trying without something to heal. But for now, we shall just have to manage.
Arisen, have you been harmed? At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up. A new destination calls to you, I take it. Oh, say no more. I look forward to seeing where... Methinks I've an idea of where Sir Ulrika might have gone, Master. I know the way. Follow me.
The guide is waiting. Now we shan't go away. You must wait.
Was I asleep? It was a strange dream I was having. Could you come over here? Master!
Ice will be most effective against this foe!
Over here!
We might scratch another task off our list while we're here, if we are so inclined.
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
I've got a good feeling about this one. While traveling beyond the rift, I uncovered a treasure chest hidden in this very locale. Shall we seek it out?
Come on, don't drag this.
That blackguard's around here somewhere.
Gotta be somewhere to make some quick calls.
Scared? You're not scared. Regret this. Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sight. There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
Oh, you've come to a dangerous place. Scaly beasts make this their den. We've been dispatched to cull them. A small force ventured inside, though I've seen neither hide nor hair of them since. Seems the battle is hard won. I'll not stop you if you wish to explore, but don't look for my aid if aught goes awry.
Yes, yes, mayhap 'tis beyond your ken. But this world of ours is not the... This world, 'tis endless. Endless and yet such the real world is not nearly so stagnant. All manner of things occur there. 'Tis a far more fearsome existence than ours, to be sure. Is there a way to travel to the real world, you ask? Must I do all the thinking here? Ponder that yourself. What I will say is that I believe the cycle will continue unbroken for as long as the dragon continues to be slain. You doubt your ears, but I speak truly. I have beheld the real world with my own eyes.
The cavern's depths lie ahead. Onward?
Narrow passages may await us. Be on your guard.
Fine. There's a haze over my eyes. Can anyone hear me? We need help. I don't want to fall here. Damn blizzard. Is this where I'm to draw my last? What's on it?
Feast your eyes on this!
I am in your debt. Thanks to your valor, I shall live to fight.
Tis an item of exceptional rarity. I cannot wait to tell my own master of its existence.
Aught appears to have changed since we were last here. Let us proceed with due caution.
I cannot fault your memory. We must get to the bottom of this.